One of the biggest questions going into Stranger Things Season 5 is where is Vecna? And today we're going to be discussing where I think he is, what he's going to look like going into Season 5, and what his plans are that he revealed to some people in the show that people may have, stumbled over, not really realized what he actually said and what he actually meant. But before we get into that, guys, make sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe, turn on post notifications. We're on a road to 50,000 subscribers. I really do appreciate all love and support. Let's go for 100 likes on this video. All you have to do is tap the thumbs up button. It takes 2 seconds. Would really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's discuss where I think Vecna is and what he's going to look like, what he's going to do in Stranger Things Season 5. So, the last time we saw Vecna, he was falling out of the Creel house on fire, and then the Nancy, Steve, and Robin go down there, check it out. He's gone, right? He's gone, never seen again. Some people think he's dead. Some people think, whatever. And then we go to Will, flash forward to Will at the end scene, and he's like, he's still here. He's hurt, but he's still here, and he's gonna, not stop until he's taken everyone and everything, right? So, what do I think is gonna happen with Vecna? Well, a lot of people are thinking that there's going to be a new villain in Season 5, right? Because of what Will painted and because of what Nancy said. Nancy said that Vecna showed her a large creature with a gaping mouth. And then Will painted a large creature with a gaping mouth. Now, why does Will's painting matter? Well, Will painted the Mind Flayer, and he basically has a parallel story with how Henry was as a child. So whatever Will paints, everyone's assuming that that's going to come to life as well, just as the Mind Flayer did when Will painted that, and so did Henry. So, the theory is that whatever Will painted is what Nancy saw, which is a large creature with a gaping mouth. And a lot of people think that's going to be the new villain in Season 5. I think they are right, but only to an extent. I don't think that's going to be a new villain. I think Vecna is somehow going to figure out a way to transform his body or become this large creature with a gaping mouth. I think he's going to become the three-headed dragon that's in D&D that Will drew. I think that he is going to be that new villain in Season 5 of Stranger Things, and it makes so much sense. He needs a new body. He was on fire. He obviously is injured but wants to come back for more. What better way than to use all of his energy, all of his resources to build a insane creature to defeat 11 and all the children. I think it makes so much sense, and it would explain, him getting a new body and everything. It would explain the new villain, because it doesn't make sense for the Duffers or for Stranger Things to bring in a new villain in Season 5. There's only one more season left. There can't be a new villain. It has to have something to do with Vecna. And I think this makes the most sense. If he doesn't become the dragon, I think at the very least he will be controlling the dragon somehow, some way with his vines like you see in this picture. But either way, I think this is something that we should be expecting to see in Season 5. This is my theory, of course, but personally, I think it's honestly pretty likely. And a lot of people said, well, what if he uses Eddie's body? Well, what do you think Vecna would rather do? Would he rather use someone else's body, or would he rather just become a literal dragon? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But personally, I think this is pretty likely. As far as where he went at the end of Season 4, there's a lot of theories that go along with that as well. A lot of people think he used the power that Kali had, and Kali had, she could, a power of illusion. So a lot of people think he just made them not be able to, made Steve, Nancy, and Robin to not be able to see him. But personally, I think he somehow ran away, or he used that power. I don't know, honestly. I have no idea. But he had to get away somehow, right? Where he went, I have no idea, because the Creel house was literally where his setup was. That's where he had all these vines and everything. So I don't know where Vecna actually went. I don't think anybody does. There's a lot of questions that need to be answered from the end of Season 4. I talked about this in a community post. I said, doesn't it feel like there's a lot of questions that need to be answered from Season 4? Where is Vecna? What happened to him? What did Dustin do after he found out Eddie was dead? Did he try to drag him out? Did he get him out? What happened? In that 2-day time jump, there's so many unanswered questions that I feel like need to be answered, that weren't answered. So I don't personally know where he went, But what he's going to do and try to get back, I think it would make sense for him to become that dragon, or at least control that dragon. So there's not like a new villain in season 5, rather the same villain but bigger and badder. And just how Levin and so like Vecna, he's going to become this big dragon, or he's going to control this big dragon. But Eleven and her crew are all together again. There's not 5 separate storylines going on at once where they're all separated. They're all together, so they're going to be even more powerful as well. Who knows what's going to happen with Will and his stuff? Like, he's connected to the hive mind, so is he going to have powers? Is he going to be able to do some things that we don't even know, that we haven't even seen? So her crew is going to be more powerful. It makes sense for Vecna to be more powerful, and then boom, an ending to the story, just like David Harbour said in his interview, and it made me sad because it just made me realize that there's actually going to be an ending to this story. But hey, we have 2 years to theorize about it, talk about it, find out what's going to happen. Let me know what you guys think about this theory. Also, I was kind of confused when David said there's an ending to this story, which it makes sense that there is going to be an ending to this story, but I wonder what that means for the spin-offs that the Duffers were talking about. Like, what are their spin-offs going to be? You know what I'm saying? Like, they said it's going to be about the Upside Down and everything. Like, I'm very curious to see, like, if this is the ending of this story, then what is the spin-off about? Is the spin-off about some of these characters that we have right now? None of these characters that we have right now? Like, I would assume they know that if they don't include at least a few of the characters that we have right now, it's not going to be as hype as it would as if they would include these characters that we have right now. But hey, I don't really know. Either way, Duffers, if you need help making theories or making plot twists for your fans to make theories, I'm here. I'm here to make suggestions. I'll literally fly out to LA on the spot within 30 seconds of the news. But yeah, anywho, enough of that. I don't know where Vecna is. I personally think he's going to become that dragon, or like control the dragon or make the dragon. I don't think that's going to be a separate new villain. I think it's going to be attached with Vecna somehow. It's going to have some strings attached. And yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see though what happens in season 5. I'm so excited. I'm going to keep pumping out these theories as long as I can keep making them. I don't know how many more I can make, but I have other ideas I'm going to be posting on here as well. So make sure to hit that sub button, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Also, like the stream, or like the video, the stream. Let's get to 100 likes, and I appreciate you guys watching this video. Make sure you have a great rest of your day. Spend time with your friends and family, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.